Similarities between Nazism and Islamic law. Historical context and influence on the Muslim Brotherhood. Introduction. This presentation aims to explore the ideological parallels and historical connections between Nazism, Islamic law, Sharia, and the ways in which the Muslim Brotherhood adapted these influences. The scope includes an examination of the foundational principles of both Nazism and Islamic law, as well as the Brotherhood's role in merging and propagating these ideas. Core principles of Nazism. Nazism was characterized by a totalitarian regime that emphasized racial purity and authoritarian control. The Nazi state relied heavily on propaganda as a tool for indoctrinating the population and maintaining its grip on power. These elements were central to the Nazi worldview and governance structure. Core principles of Islamic law. Islamic law, or Sharia, is based on governance through divine law as interpreted from the Quran and Hadith. It establishes social and moral codes that are enforced by religious authorities, shaping both individual behavior and societal norms. The ideology of the Muslim Brotherhood reflects these foundational aspects of Sharia. Key similarities. There are notable similarities between Nazism and Islamic law as interpreted by the Muslim Brotherhood. Both systems advocate authoritarian governance, with centralized control and suppressed dissent and opposition. Each ideology is absolutist in nature. Nazism claims racial superiority, while Sharia claims divine authority. Additionally, both have used propaganda and indoctrination to maintain their influence and power. Historical context. The rise of Nazism in 1930s Europe coincided with Islamic revivalist movements in the colonial Middle East. Both movements shared a strong anti-Western sentiment, which became a point of convergence in their respective ideologies and strategies. Muslim Brotherhood and Nazi influence. The Muslim Brotherhood was founded in Egypt in 1928 by Hassan al-Banna. During World War II, Nazi propaganda specifically targeted the Arab world, and there was documented collaboration with Amin al-Husseini, the Grand Mufti of Jerusalem. These interactions facilitated the transfer and adaptation of Nazi ideas within the Brotherhood. Adaptation of Nazi ideology. The Muslim Brotherhood adopted organizational structures modeled on fascist movements, including the establishment of youth indoctrination programs. The group's rhetoric, particularly its anti-Semitic elements, was influenced by Nazi propaganda, further shaping its ideological stance. Impact and legacy. The influence of these ideological intersections can be seen in modern Islamist movements such as Hamas and Al-Qaeda. The legacy of Nazi and Islamist collaboration continues to be relevant, especially in the persistence of anti-Western and anti-Semitic narratives within these groups. Conclusion. In summary, there are significant ideological parallels between Nazism and Islamic law as interpreted by the Muslim Brotherhood. The historical collaboration between Nazi and Islamist figures has had lasting significance, with implications that continue to affect contemporary geopolitics. References. The presentation draws on the following sources: Rubin and Schwanitz, 2014, Modell, 2014, Herf, 2009, Kunzel, 2007, a Cambridge Core article on Nazi Arab links, and Sporl's study on parallels in anti-Semitism.